Ahsoka has made this one unaired Star Wars. The Clone Wars story essential to the future of the New Republic era and the entire Star Wars galaxy. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Ahsoka's introduction in Star Wars. The Clone Wars has led to exciting tie-ins, including the inclusion of the Night Sisters and their significance to the New Republic era. The Night Sisters' origin and their alliance with Grand Admiral Thrawn on Dathomir make them essential to the future of the Mandalorian era and the broader Star Wars galaxy. The Purge of Dathomir, a significant event in Night Sister history, was intended to be shown in the Clone Wars but was ultimately excluded. This storyline was later wrapped up in the Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir comic series. Ahsoka has made an unaired Star Wars. The Clone Wars story more significant than it ever was before. Ahsoka has had lots of exciting tie-ins to the Clone Wars, which is unsurprising given the fact the character of Ahsoka Tano was first introduced in the Star Wars. The Clone Wars movie. Some of the tie-ins have been the Siege of Mandalore and the Jedi architect droid Huyang. However, there is one tie-in to an Untold, the Clone Wars story that has massive implications for the future of the New Republic era. The Night Sisters of Dathomir officially arrived in the Star Wars canon in the Clone Wars, with Asajj Ventress being just one of the notable Night Sisters featured in the animated series. Ahsoka officially brought the full force of Night Sisters to live action, following the Mandalorian season 2's tease of their return with Morgan Elsbeth. This has not only added to Ahsoka's impressive count of the Clone Wars tie-ins, but it has also set the Night Sisters up for an essential future to the Star Wars galaxy, especially because of their Untold, the Clone Wars story. In Ahsoka, viewers learned the Night Sisters originated from the extragalactic planet of Peridea. It was there the Great Mothers formed their alliance with Grand Admiral Thrawn, working on his behalf in exchange for passage back to their homeworld of Dathomir. The end of Ahsoka seems to tease they are less than pleased with this current arrangement of Thrawn making their homeworld a secret base, which may see them change allegiances soon. Either way, they have proven they are essential to the future of the Mandalorian era, whether they continue to serve Thrawn or become their own threat to the rest of the Star Wars galaxy. During the Clone Wars, the Night Sisters proved to be a thorn in the Sith's side. They served themselves rather than any one side of the war. This was shown when Count Dooku abandoned his apprentice, Asajj Ventress, leaving her grievously injured as she sought Mother Talzin for help. As a Night Sister by birth, she was accepted, and the tight-knit nature of the Night Sisters caused them to fight alongside Ventress for revenge. They used their dark magic to torture Dooku and helped Ventress break into his room in an assassination attempt. This, however, didn't go to plan, and many Night Sisters were killed by Dooku. Because of their allegiance to themselves and the power they possessed, Palpatine wanted the Night Sisters dead. As such, he ordered their genocide, and General Grievous laid siege to Dathomir under Palpatine's orders. While part of the Purge of Dathomir was shown in the Clone Wars Season 4 episode Massacre, the full extent of the Purge was not shown. The Clone Wars only aired the first Battle of Dathomir. It left out the second Battle of Dathomir, which saw the final defeat of Mother Talzin, and thus the murder of the last Night Sister on Dathomir, completing the horrific genocide. The full Purge of Dathomir was actually meant to be shown in the Clone Wars. After it was canceled, however, certain story arcs were left unfinished, and one of these story arcs was the Purge of Dathomir. There was supposed to be an episode called Showdown on Dathomir that would have featured the second Battle of Dathomir. Ida Mashaka Kroll and Matt McNovitz had already scripted the episode, and it was intended to air during Season 7, but the script was abandoned after the show's cancellation. While the Clone Wars did eventually return for a final wrap-up season, this arc was not included.